Opening prayer. Lord God, we pray in thanksgiving for bringing us safely to this day and for all those who have made this journey possible. Bless those who graduate today. May they know your great love for them, and may they seek goodness, beauty, and truth in all that they do. May they use their many gifts wisely and generously, and for the greater good of the whole human family. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Please be seated.
I invite Mr. Ian Burrell, Chair of the Board of Governors, to open the ceremony.
Chancellor, Vice-chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the academic procession, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Governors of Leeds Trinity University, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to your graduation. Today's graduation ceremony is an occasion that you and your family and friends will never forget, and rightly so. Your degree represents a significant step forward in your life. It will create opportunities and pathways that may not otherwise have been available to you. You all took a very important step in planning your education and laying the foundations for your career by choosing to study here at Leeds Trinity. By graduating today, you will build on this foundation and create more career opportunities for your working life. It is now again up to you to take the next step in your career with the same resolve and determination. We hope that you all enjoy your special day here and that the memories of your time here at Leeds Trinity University will inspire you to even greater achievement. With that positive thought, it gives me great pleasure to officially declare the ceremony open. I would like to invite our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Margaret House, to give her welcoming address. Thank you.
Chancellor, Chair of the Board of Governors, distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and especially you, our graduates. It's my pleasure to welcome you all here to our 2018 summer graduation ceremony. Today we're here to celebrate the success of you graduating from our School of Arts and Communications in Media, Theology and Religious Studies, and History. For all of you, this ceremony officially marks the formal completion of your studies and the beginning of fresh challenges as you start your professional careers. What you have achieved cannot be underestimated. Intellectually and mentally demanding, studying for a degree, a master's qualification, or undertaking postgraduate research all require a great deal of hard work, perseverance, and determination. It's also a major personal commitment and investment in your future, probably one of the biggest ones that you're ever going to make. And it demonstrates a confidence and a belief in your abilities and in your future prospects. And following years of hard work and dedication, you've done it. And today is a day for joy and celebration. And it's my pleasure and honour to celebrate with you. And I know I speak for everyone here when I say just how proud we are of each and every one of you. But today is also about people who've supported you throughout your educational journey. Parents, carers, grandparents, aunts and uncles, children, husbands and wives, partners, teachers and friends. You've all been there for our graduates throughout their entire educational journey, a journey which started long before Leeds Trinity University and one that will continue for some afterwards. Your contribution to their achievement has been invaluable, and I would like to personally thank each and every one of you for being there for our graduates throughout their time with us. And I'm absolutely delighted to see so many of you here with us this afternoon to celebrate with them. So graduates, can I ask you please to stand, to turn and face your family, your friends, your supporters, and to join with me in showing how grateful we are for their support. Now, that didn't sound like 3 years' worth of gratitude. So come on, show them how grateful you are. Thank you. You're warming up. I'm also honoured to share the sanctuary with another group of people here today who've had a significant role in your success. These are my colleagues, your lecturers and tutors, who've been there for you throughout your studies, supporting you and providing you with knowledge and inspiration. We must also acknowledge the contribution of our professional and support staff, without whom the delivery of your degree programmes, placements, and events such as today simply wouldn't be possible. I'm incredibly proud of the academic, professional and support staff here at Leeds Trinity University. They work hard to ensure your success, and it's fitting that we show our appreciation to them for their efforts. This time I would like the staff on the sanctuary, in the chapel and in the auditorium, if they would stand. And again, if you would join with me, graduates, in showing our appreciation. Thank you. I'm also very proud of you, our graduates. And when we asked your lecturers to nominate students who had excelled during their time here, we were overwhelmed by the response. There are so many of you that I could speak about, but I'd like to take the opportunity to mention just a few students whose stories stood out particularly for me. First of all, Zara Majid, who graduates today with a degree in media. She has recently been honoured by the Duke of York for the creativity of her business, which aims to help people living with visual impairments and their carers. Zara knows what it's like to live with a sight impairment, so she set up her business alongside her studies to help other people with disabilities by improving accessibility. Zara is an exceptional student who spent her life making opportunities for herself, and now her new business is about making opportunities for others. Well done, Zara. Antonia Miles first graduated from Leeds Trinity 2 years ago. Since then, she has been studying for a master's degree in Victorian Studies part-time, whilst working full-time as a graduate trainee. Antonia has excelled, demonstrating her confidence, enthusiasm and professionalism in everything that she's done. She's recently returned from leading a group of students on a visit to Rwanda and will soon be completing her graduate programme with Leeds Trinity. I know she has a passion for travel and ambitions of working in an international role, and I have absolutely no doubt that she will succeed. Well done, Antonia. And finally, Georgia Demetriou, who graduates today with a degree in philosophy, ethics and religion, will also be awarded the Programme Prize for Outstanding Academic Performance and the Leeds Centre for Victorian Studies Prize for the highest mark achieved for writing on a Victorian study topic. Well done, Georgia. In addition to these high-achieving undergraduate students, in recent years, the university has made a significant investment in the development of a postgraduate research community, and I'm delighted to say that today sees the first fruits of that investment. Stephen Bastio and George Lowy Otieno, who will be receiving their awards this afternoon, are the first Leeds Trinity doctoral students to benefit from this investment. Well done, Stephen and George. Of course, we're very proud of all of you, and as you take the next steps in your career, we're very proud to be welcoming you to the next phase in your relationship with us. Leeds Trinity is your university, and we'll be here for you whenever you need us, when you're looking for your next job, if your skills need refreshing, or if you're ready for the next academic challenge. You're joining a global community of over 25,000 Leeds Trinity graduates. They, like you, are exceptional individuals working in all sorts of organisations around the world as researchers, writers, broadcasters, historians, politicians, teachers, and so on. And so as you graduate today, your future is bright and your opportunities are limitless. Your degree has provided you with knowledge, professional experiences, and highly sought-after graduate-level skills. The vocational focus of your degree has given you the best possible opportunity to be ready for the world of work, and throughout your time with us, you've become independent adults, more rounded individuals, and you've hopefully made friends for life. Maybe you've even met your future partner. These life experiences are just as important as the academic merits of a degree, and I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say that it's been a pleasure to watch you develop and grow into inspiring individuals with bright futures ahead of you. We're also taking the opportunity this week to mark the involvement of a number of individuals who've made a significant contribution to the success of the university over the years by the award of an honorary fellowship. And at this ceremony, I'm delighted to say we are honouring Chris Fields. Whilst Leeds Trinity University has developed and grown over the last 50 years, one thing remains constant: our complete commitment to developing highly employable graduates who are able to make a significant and lasting contribution to society. It's why 95% of our graduates last year were in work or further studies 6 months after graduating. It's why we're the top mainstream university in Yorkshire and in the top 20 nationally for student satisfaction and teaching quality. And it's why we're ranked 4th nationally in the Guardian League table for value added, a rating which compares students' degree results with their entry qualifications to show how effectively they have been taught and supported at university. It's why this university exists, and it's why we're so proud of each and every one of you on this your special day. So today we celebrate the success of you, our 2018 graduates. Everyone at Leeds Trinity appreciates that life is far from easy for today's students. Learning is a personal challenge. Each one of you will have faced your challenges, and each one of you have overcome them. Your family and friends will have supported you. Many of you will have had to work to pay your way through your studies, and all of you will have made sacrifices to be here and ensure your success today. So finally, please remember this moment, remember this day. Remember the people who are around you and who've been with you on your journey. Remember also the many others who've supported you and contributed to your achievement. Everyone here at Leeds Trinity University is immensely proud of you and your success. Look to the future with optimism and take your talents out into the world. You are all exceptional people. Congratulations, well done, and good luck.
I now invite the Deputy Vice-chancellor, Professor Ray Lloyd, to read the citation for the award of Fellow of the University.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you Chris Fields, Chief Executive Officer of St George's Crypt. Born in Leeds in 1961, Chris attended West Leeds Boys High School and began his career as a chef at the Queen's Hotel. He moved into catering management before joining the Crypt, after a Christian calling to leave the corporate world, change his way of life and support the third sector. Chris joined St George's Crypt as CEO in 2008 with a mission to support the homeless, providing a place of sanctuary, support and sustenance for those who have nowhere else to go. He was tasked with bringing his 4-star quality hospitality experience to the third sector and transforming the Crypt hostels in Leeds. St George's Crypt was officially opened in 1930 to combat unemployment, hardship, hunger and despair. Members of the congregation at St George's Church were encouraged to open the crypt below the church and welcome people in. After the war, the crypt reinvented itself to meet the changing needs of those seeking rehabilitation and shelter. In February 1967, it became a registered charity, and during the 1980s continued to provide services to over 130 homeless and disadvantaged people every day. Chris supported the charity's vision for change and innovation and brokered key strategic partnerships with Leeds City Council to provide continuing services for rough sleepers and residents with alcohol dependency. He was instrumental in securing a £1 million grant towards redevelopment of the crypt to increase accessibility, providing individual bedrooms for rough sleepers and developing a new skills training and arts programme. The charity is now only £600,000 away from their ambitious fundraising target of £5.5 million required to build 2 blocks of flats for vulnerable adults so they can look after and provide extra support to those who need it. The impact of St George's Crypt has in Leeds is undeniable. In the year between April 2016 and March 2017, 922 individuals were accommodated in the Crypt's overnight care centre. 454 people participated in training and engagement activities, including cooking and opera. 2,046 were provided with food parcels and 54,136 meals were provided. Chris has supported the Crypt in building robust partnerships with a range of corporate businesses to ensure the sustainability of the charity for years to come. He's at the forefront of charity activities, taking part in half marathons, sleep outs and Christmas campaigns. Undeniably a man of action rather than words. With a similar faith foundation and a commitment to raising aspirations in the community, Chris has ensured that Leeds Trinity and St George's Crypt have worked together for more than 10 years. Students have completed professional work placements and taken part in volunteering schemes at the charity, and we have worked collaboratively together on research-focused projects. Chris is the driving force behind St George's Crypt and is committed to change and betterment through supporting others less fortunate than himself. This willingness to serve, underpinned by strong Christian values and his enduring relationship with Leeds Trinity, make him a truly deserving of this honorary fellowship.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present our Research Awards. I invite Dr. Anne-Marie Mealy to present a Research Award.
Chancellor, Vice-chancellor, it is my greatest pleasure to present George Lowy Otieno for his research degree. George's thesis explores the need to link ecological concerns with theological resources and cultural wisdom. Drawing on fieldwork carried out in the Luo community in Tanzania in East Africa, George argues that local wisdom, narratives and roles within the community can help to address the need to care for creation in a way that is consistent with the Christian way of life. He argues for the interconnectedness of mission, identity and ecology and draws on the work of Paul Tillich to illustrate that an interconnected ecological consciousness is what we need to transcend the current challenges we face concerning the environment and sustainability. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, I am pleased to present George Lowy Otieno.
I now invite Dr. Paul Hardwick to present his Research Award.
Chancellor, Vice-chancellor, it's my greatest pleasure to present Stephen Basteo for his research degree. From the first mention in the mid-14th century to the movie coming out later this year, Robin Hood has taken on many forms, and everyone has their own Robin Hood. Stephen's thesis illuminates the complex facets of the figure as he developed through the 18th and 19th centuries. His work, which is ongoing beyond his PhD, with his second book scheduled for publication this September, makes a significant contribution to understanding the politics of medievalist popular literature. Chancellor, Vice-chancellor, for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, I'm pleased to present Stephen Basteo.
We now move to the conferment of the awards for our graduates. I invite Dr. John Porter to present awards from the School of Arts and Communication.
Chancellor, Vice-chancellor, I'm pleased to present the following. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Film and Television Studies, I present Joseph Admani. Joshua Bennett. Daniel Clayton. Jessica Davis. Jasmine Lucy Harrop. Lucy Noblet. The following graduate is also a recipient of the Programme Prize, Ella Pearson. Dalton Tullock. Thomas Whitby. Katie Wilson. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Film Studies, I present Jamie Chadwick Fleming. Shay David. Richard Farmery. Stephen Gabbiano. Georgia Inman. Rebecca Morris. The following graduate is also the recipient of the programme prize, Georgia Penberthy. Naomi Sanders. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Media, I present Thomas Bradley Allman. Katie Doran. Harriet Hardiman. Nicholas Hensman. Zara Majid. Angelina Massey. Sarah Price. Alina Tasada. Shanae Taylor. Shawnee Wilmoth. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Media and Marketing, I present Frederick Kaplan. Brona Hood. The following graduate is also the recipient of the programme prize, Alice Marshall. Rachel Million Hicks. Natalia Platt. Anthony Rogan. Abby Turnbull. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Television Production, I present Jonathan Beatles. Hannah Boardman. The following graduate is also the recipient of the Programme Prize, Kendra Callaghan. Lee Carter. George Edwards. Matthew Hall. Alicia Holmes. Daniel Lee. Imran Norshad. Alex Smalls. Thomas Tobin. For the award of Master of Arts in Victorian Studies, I present Antonia Miles. Fred Milner. The following graduate is also the recipient of the School of Arts and Communication Prize, Kirsty Williamson. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in History, I present Alexandra Bancroft. Gwendolyn Clark. Adam Hazel. Louise Jupp. Geraldine Linden. Rhiannon Lund. Connor Eslin Nightingale Monk. Bryn Pickles. Aman Qureshi. Les Spencer. Charlotte Watson. Arman Zahir. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, Ethics and Religion, I present Heather Batty. Bethany Brown. Olivia Denton. The following graduate is also the recipient of the Centre for Victorian Studies Prize and the Programme Prize, Georgia Vimitriou. Charles Harris. Megan Hoare. Joe Houseman. Haris Hussain. Erin Langdon. Luke Moffat. Hannah Poole. Niall Ramsey. Holly Ryan. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Religious Studies, I present Daniel Hayes. The following graduate is also the recipient of the Programme Prize, Jade Keating. Afia Khan. Harrison Kilburn. Samuel Wolfe. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Theology, I present Lydia Blackburn. Lauren Boyle. Edward Convery. Jana Teresa Hannon. The following graduate is also the recipient of the Bishop of Leeds Prize and the Programme Prize, Rebecca Layton. Zara Nakati. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Theology and Religious Studies, I present the following graduate who is also the recipient of the Programme Prize, Shannon Hemmings-Fay. For the award of Ordinary Degree in Philosophy, Ethics and Religion, I present Grace Marriott. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the presentation of awards and prizes from the School of Arts and Communication.
I now invite the Chancellor, Mrs. Deborah McAndrew, to give her address.
Vice-chancellor, Chair of the Board of Governors, fellow academia, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates. It's a huge pleasure and a privilege to be here at graduation for the first time. Leeds Trinity University is a place that has connections for me going way back to my school days within the Catholic community here in Leeds. And it's been a wonderful surprise and a delight to find myself now here serving as Chancellor. Graduates, congratulations. Over the past 3, 4, maybe more years for some of you, you've been on a huge journey. It's been a lot of hard work, But university life isn't just about studies, is it? Whether you came here straight from school, or whether you've entered this phase of education at a later stage in your life, or whether you're now in postgraduate studies or just completed postgraduate studies, this time in your life is about transition. And that brings its own particular challenges. And only you, individually, know what those challenges have been. But you're here. You did it. Well done. The fact that you're here today means you're already successful. But all of you, I'm sure, will now be looking to the next phase of your life and hoping to make that a success too. I'm sure you've been given lots of support and advice and encouragement by your lecturers, the careers team here, and by your friends and family. And it's part of my brief today to impart some wisdom to you myself. No pressure. I've been remembering back to my graduation days, my own graduation from the University of Manchester, which was way back in the last century. Like today, it was a hot day, which means that for the last 30 years, my flushed, slightly sweaty, official graduation photo has been gurning at me from a prominent position in my parents' house. So here's my first piece of advice. If you haven't already had your picture done, before you do, go and splash some water on your face, comb your hair, and ladies, check that your shirt isn't gaping and showing your bra. Yeah, it's a really good photograph. Since my graduation and my postgraduate studies, the world has changed almost beyond recognition, including the world of work. I'm sure I remember back in the 1980s, there was still a sense of a defined career path for many occupations, if not in showbiz. I don't think that's the case now. Though I'm wary of proffering advice based on my own quite strange portfolio career, I think there's something about the fluctuating freelance experience that I've had that could speak to you now as you move forward into the 21st century employment culture. The thing that served me best over the years and has led to the most surprising and interesting experiences is openness. It takes confidence, and probably in my case, slight naivety, to be open to the opportunities that are around you. You get better at it through practice, and it also means letting go a little bit of the need to be in control. I suppose what it boils down to is not being so fixed on a distant goal or far-off future that you fail to notice, to be inspired by, to respond to what is right under your nose. In life, all of us at some point end up somewhere we never expected. This, today, me here, being a case in point. Embrace the randomness of it all. Roll with it. It will reward you. If you need to be in control, just take ownership of the very next task that is before you. Do the job that's nearest. Do it well. Do it with all your heart. And the next thing will be right along behind it. So be open, be flexible. And when something comes to you out of the ether, say yes. That's not to say don't set personal goals. Of course, you should. But as you leave education to become an active agent in society, keep sight of the fact that your private ambitions will impact on the world. When you consider and evaluate your level of success in life for yourself, don't forget to include your aspirations for the kind of world you want to live in. Ambition doesn't just stretch upwards, it reaches outwards. Always make the choice that feels right for you and to you, however the rest of the world judges it. Because nobody else can see you getting up in the morning and looking at your to-do list. Are those things you want to do? Are they things you do well? Set medium and long-term goals, but make as many decisions as possible around what that choice will make your day look like. You will find that the years are short, but the days are very long. Those days are what make up your life. Expect to be surprised. Expect that things will take unexpected turns. Expect that there will be forks in the road. Prepare for those moments by nurturing the values that are embedded in the mission of this university, of which you are now alumni. I feel very proud, very privileged to be addressing you today, and I look forward to hearing all about your progress in the future. I wish you luck, I wish you success and happiness, and many glad surprises. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor, for a lovely speech. I now invite Joe Houseman, a student of the graduating cohort, to give the vote of thanks.
Chancellor, Vice-chancellor, distinguished guests, respected lecturers, fellow graduates, family and friends, it is with a great sense of honour and the realisation of what an enormous privilege it is that I can stand here today and deliver the vote of thanks. I would also like to thank the School of Arts and Communication for this opportunity. Being a philosopher, I have a knack for pretension, but to avoid torturing you all too much, I thought I'd give you just one line that seems fitting for a day like this. In the preface of his Outlines of the Philosophy of Right, Hegel writes that the owl of Minerva spreads its wings only with the falling of the dusk. That's right, I am indeed trying to give you all a short lesson on Hegel at our graduation ceremony. But he's right. What Hegel is trying to say here, I think, is that only after an event has taken place can we truly come to understand it. It is difficult to analyse and come to terms with a part of your life when you're still active within it. And so, as we achieve our respective honours, as we reminisce upon our experiences and memories at Leeds Trinity University, as we stand at the dusk and the owl of Minerva does take flight, what can we say about our time here? All of us came with a vision of what it is that we want to be, what we want to become, not only in our respective disciplines or areas of study, but also as human beings. If your experience was anything similar to mine, you most likely had that vision at the very least mediated, or in some instances just radically altered completely. I think that we can say that these trials and tribulations, the pains and discomforts, the moments of weakness and frustration, were all worth it to be sat here today. What Leeds Trinity has allowed us to do then is properly grow up. I somewhat cringe to recall the 18-year-old who arrived here in first year, reference to myself, but thanks to this institution, its fantastic staff, its superb courses, I've become a much better educated and well-rounded, but still cringy, 21-year-old. It's something of a cliche at this point, but I believe I speak for all of my fellow graduates when I say that even though we came with the hope of obtaining our degree, we have left with so much more than we could ever have imagined or hoped for. When one goes to university, one is crafted, moulded into a human being through the whole experience. It sets them up for moving towards living a more meaningful and fulfilling life. I can certainly say that the 3 years that I've spent here have carved out a very different person from the one who walked in 3 years ago, a person whose horizons have been widened and expanded beyond anything that he could have imagined. Perhaps the most significant reason for this is all of you sat here. If it wasn't for each other, for the friends and connections, the family members and mentors, we would not be sat here achieving our respective honours. This is one of the biggest life lessons that I will take away from my time at university. Despite the fact that we receive individual degrees, it is the relationships of all kind that really influence and change us. It gets through hardships and inconveniences that finally gets to achieve great things. They should never be taken for granted and never trivialised or ever dismissed. I hope I speak for all of you when I say that we've associated with folks that we care a great deal about and that we will never forget. I congratulate all of you for achieving what you've achieved, and that includes all of the little victories and meaningful experiences, the people who you are, even the people who you all are today, sat before me right now, as well as your degrees, of course. Because I have already exhausted my meaningful line quota towards the beginning of the speech, I will end by thanking all of you again for the last 3 years, for all of the memories and lessons learned with our time here, for all of those experiences and people who will stay with us for the rest of our lives. I I wish everyone present all the best for the future. Wherever you find yourselves, whatever you do, I'm sending my love. Oh, and if anyone wants to discuss the intricacies of Hegelian philosophy, you can come and find me in the atrium. I'd be more than happy.
Thank you, Joe, for a great speech. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the ceremony. You are all invited to the reception in the atrium. And now may I please ask you to stand for the academic procession.